If you still breathing and walking on this earth to you today, that is God's proof to you that you still have more life to attain. You still have more presence to give out there in this world.
A whole lot of situations turned me to a monster. I had to sit and be patient, but I remained humble. I always knew that I would make it. I'm street smart, plus I'm educated. I worked hard, plus I never.
So I'm gonna talk to y'all today briefly about a few things that, you know, if I talk to y'all, that what I talk to y'all about, please take it and apply it to your everyday life, because you can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve if you are willing to commit to it and work for it and sacrifice certain things. So the first thing I'm gonna talk to y'all about is pushing yourself. And I mean like actually like pushing yourself. Like don't let, you know, your parents, I know some of y'all parents be really hard on y'all, y'all coaches be hard on y'all. Like don't let your coaches be so hard on you that you ain't hard on yourself. Like be so hard on yourself that your coaches don't have to, you know what I'm saying, push you, because out there, like ain't nobody coming to give you nothing. I know a lot of y'all like want to go to college. A lot of y'all, like you go around, you know what I'm saying, America, and you listen to student athletes talk, and especially middle school and high school, everybody want to go to college. Everybody want to go to D1. Everybody want to go to Bama. Everybody want to go to Florida State. Everybody want to go to these big schools, but people not putting in that work to get to those schools. So I don't care what, you know what I'm saying, you say that you want. It ain't going to come by you just hoping and wishing that it's going to come. You're going to have to get out here and work for it. You're going to have to get out here and put in the energy to becoming a better student athlete and becoming a better man. Like the second thing I'm going to talk to y'all about is separating yourself. Like you're gonna have to separate yourself and stand out from the pack from other people. I can give y'all a quick story. When I was in college, everybody talked about going to the league. Like everybody plays sports, everybody going to the league. Like nobody, you know what I'm saying, everybody playing ball, they said they're going to the league. And people want to go out and party every weekend. You know, people want to go out and party. They had this thing at I can remember the bar name. It was called Whiskey Wednesdays or something they used to do. Everybody was going out drinking every weekend. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, putting in work, instead of, you know what I'm saying, studying when they know they need to be studying, instead of, you know what I'm saying, working on their game when they know they need to be working on their game. Some of them weren't playing at all, you know what I'm saying, but they got so much time to go out and party. I don't understand how people got so much time to go out and, you know what I'm saying, do other stuff instead of putting it in putting in work into their craft. And that's the number one reason why I speak on separating yourself. Like when people, you know what I'm saying, being lazy, being tired, that's when you need to be working hard. When people are complaining, being negative, that's when you need to be being positive. Because I promise you, like a lot of y'all want to go D1, a lot of y'all, like the ball finna stop bouncing for a lot of y'all in 4 to 5, 6 years. You got to push yourself in life. You got to push yourself as a man. You got to push yourself as a student. You got to present yourself so well that, you know, your teacher shouldn't even know you play ball. When I was in college, like all my professors used to tell me all the time that the way that I carried myself and the way that I was as a young man, they didn't even know I played football because of how I presented myself. How I sat in front of the classroom and participated and put my phone away and asked questions and answered questions and instead of, you know what I'm saying, sitting in the back, going to sleep. And I know some of y'all laughing because I used to do it. And sitting in the back of the classroom, being, you know what I'm saying, being, you know, just being lazy. Like people pay attention to that. What you do as a student athlete, I promise you, people gonna pay attention to it. One, because you're an athlete, and two, you already got a target on your back because of that. People gonna watch everything you do. People gonna watch how you carry yourself. People gonna watch how you talk to people, how you present yourself. Present yourself so well as a person and how you present yourself as a man. Because one day, it ain't gonna be basketball no more. One day, you're gonna be raising a family. And the stuff that you're doing as an athlete, you're going to have to take it over into your life as a man. So carry yourself the right way and carry yourself like, you know what I'm saying, you got some business about yourself. When you walk in the room, your presence should be felt every time you walk in the room. People should know immediately that you're about your business. People going to always remember what you do off the court. People ain't going to care nothing about what you do on the court. Don't go out and, you know, have a good jump shot or be so good on the football field. I know some of y'all play football in here. Don't be so good of an athlete that you're a terrible person. Like we know multiple athletes that are fantastic athletes, but you talk to them and try to shake their hand, they can't hold a conversation because they're terrible people. All they know is football and basketball. All they know is how to be a good athlete, but they don't pay attention to being an outstanding person. Like be outstanding in all areas of your life because that's what's going to help you take your life to the next level. You're going to be able to achieve whatever it is that you want academically, financially, athletically, whatever it is that you want with your relationship, with your family, with your friends. And so just carry yourself the right way. The last thing I want to talk to y'all about, it's always going to be bigger than you. Like what you're doing with your life is going to always be bigger than you. Like y'all don't see it at an early age, but it's going to always be bigger than you. Me going to college had absolutely nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, me. It was it had everything to do with showing my family back in my hood that I grew up in, showing the people you know, that were getting locked up at an early age, showing them that if I, out of all people, can beat, you know what I'm saying, not having my father in my life ever, you know what I'm saying, if I can beat being on drugs at an early age, if I can beat getting kicked out of middle school, then each and every one of y'all and everybody in my neighborhood and anybody that I come in contact with can do anything if you set your mind to it. Like I said, ain't nothing coming to you. Ain't no handouts coming to give. I know coach, and the coach be preaching it down y'all back. Like, they're not playing. Like, nothing that nobody, especially out in the real world, like, people do not care about you. Just because you're an athlete, just because you're good, and just because you know what I'm saying, you got a good jump shot, good crosser, like, people don't care about that. Ain't nobody coming to give you no handouts. You got to hold yourself enough to a high standard enough to show people that you respect yourself enough to make people want to value you. Like, I tell people all the time, don't be one-dimensional. Do not be so good in one area of your life that you're terrible in others.